Hi, this is Pam, librarian at Lake Erie College. This is MBA Research Part 2, applying more filters and finding articles from your research. In Part 1, I showed you how to start your business research with two of our databases. In this video, I will show you more filters in those databases to help find appropriate sources for your research and other features to help you save and cite the sources that you have found. So I'm in Business Source Complete. I've already set up a search with several terms, and this is one of the many databases on the EBSCOhost platform. So I'll show you how to make an account in folders so that you can save anything that you've found in one of the databases, which is part of EBSCO. Right now I'm only in Business Source Complete, but there are many others. So on the Refine Results left margin, I'm going to choose full text, limit to full text. That's important so I can have access to the entire article. And I can move these blue boxes around to change the publication date, or I could type in a specific year, whatever I want to do. Also, under source types, this is very important because for our MBA research, we are going to be using scholarly articles, which are peer-reviewed and come from academic journals. And we'll be looking for practitioner articles written by people working in business, not necessarily in an academic frame, but those would be found in trade publications. So I'm going to click both academic journals and trade publications. And I can use some of these other filters underneath if I want. Subject, thesaurus term. This gives me a breakdown of, out of these results, 236 specifically mention corporate culture. Publication, I could specify what journals and a company language if I want to weed out the articles that are in Ukrainian or Turkish, like the results I have here. A geography, where it was published, etc. I can use any of those if I'd like. So if I want to look at the articles, right now, before I click on a specific one, we can see that some of the articles have PDF full text. That's their format, which is the most convenient. HTML full text may be able to get you to a free copy of the article online. Also, if not, request this item through interlibrary loan. If we click on that, fill out a form and submit it, then a librarian will email you with an electronic form of the article, hopefully in a few days. Full text finder may get you a free copy online. That's kind of hit or miss. But those are the options of how to access the articles. And then if we want to look at a specific article, how about this number 2 here? The magnifying glass will give us a preview of the important basic information and abstract and subjects. So I'll show you what we can do with the subjects in a minute. Here, this blue folder with the plus sign will add this article to a folder once I create an account, but I didn't do that yet. If I click on the title, then you see the subjects are linked. So we can create another search by clicking on these. So if you want to make sure you get more articles on strategic planning, another way to look for other articles that are relevant. So that's what the subject terms are there for. And the icons on the right, right now I'm just going to look at, I'll just point out Google Drive. You can save the article to your Google Drive. You can print it. You can email it to yourself or someone else. Those things you can do even if you don't have an account and folders and things like that. The cite button is very helpful because it creates a citation for you. We can just scroll down to APA and then you can save, and you can copy and paste this citation right in your reference page when you're writing your assignment. So we also have the option of creating an account in EBSCO where we can create folders and save articles right there. So up on the top, we see it's folder. I'm already signed in, so it shows me that I have something in my folder. If I were not signed in, then this here, instead of sign out, it would say sign in. And I could click on that. If I didn't have an account yet, I could create an account. It's very simple. And so if I click on folder, then it shows my folder. So this is anything that I've saved. On the left margin, it tells me a lot of things, that I've even created a note, that I have a saved search, which I'll show you later. And on the bottom, I can create a new folder. It tells me I already have a folder called PA Research. So that has different articles in it. So that's what I already have made. So I'm going to go back and show you here search history. Excuse me. If I'm signed in, then search history will let me save. It'll show me what whether I have an account and signed in or not. Search history will let me see what combination of terms and limiters and filters that I've already used. So if I'm logged in, then I can save these and they'll be in my account. So I can go back later and see what combination I've already searched. So then retrieve searches will show me later. Alerts here I can set up an alert to say, okay, if a new article is added to the database that falls under these limiters and subject terms that I've created, then will you please email me and let me know? So I can have that set up, and then of course retrieve alerts would show me what alerts I have set up. And as always, the help center, which is at the top right there, will give you tutorials, a lot of information, including tutorials on how to use EBSCO hosting, create the articles, and create the folders and that type of thing. So going back to my Jstor search, so Jstor is not part of EBSCO, but I'll show you how we can create an account and save articles and access articles there. So again, on the left-hand side, we have refined results. For academic content, I want to click on journals. And then I can enter in dates if I'd like. I can choose a subject. And the access type, I'll show you the difference between all content and content I can access. So I'm not going to do anything with that yet. On the top right here, we can browse by subject. So not only does it have business, but then it's broken down into other economics and other things. So there is a category on management and organizational behavior or something like that, where if I click on that, it'll give me a list of all the journals that apply to that if I want to search that way. And by title, just lists all of the journals available in alphabetical order, not by subject. So how can I access these articles? Well, if I had clicked on content I can access on the left margin, then all the articles I would see would say open underneath this description here. And if that were the case, if they were open, then I could just click on download on the right because it would be highlighted in dark red color, and then I would have it. But maybe I want to access some other articles that aren't open. Well, I can do that by here. I could register first. So up here, I could register, or if I'm already registered, log in. It's real easy to do that. So, or I could click on the title first, and where it says read and download through your school or library, well, we don't do it that way. We'd go to alternate access options and read online. So we can read 100 articles a month for free that are not open access. So once I click on that, would have me log in or create an account, which is very simple. And then after that, these articles would be available. I could read online and then be able to read those articles. So then at that point, if I'm logged in, then I can save this article. So right now I'm not. So it would let me save in workspace or in a folder. So I could create a folder or save to workspace. Workspace is just the kind of the outer folder that would contain any other folders, images we could save to that, or notes. And then the cite button, of course, I would choose APA and click copy, and then I could paste that citation to my paper or wherever I need to. So please, if you have any questions, ask a librarian. Thanks.